The U.S. Navy's new aircraft carrier is the most advanced in the world, carrying more aircraft and weapons than ever before. The USS Gerald R. Ford is $13 billion futuristic ship complete with a gigantic flight deck and a new electromagnetic system to launch aircraft. The state-of-the-art tech and operational systems mean aircraft will be able to take off faster to get to the fight quicker. At 1,100 feet, the new Ford carrier is about the size of 3 football fields. Built by Huntington & Ingalls Industries, the Gerald R. Ford, CVN-78, is the first new aircraft carrier designed since USS Nimitz, CVN-68, that's the first new design in about 40 years. The Navy has ordered 3 of these Ford-class carriers, combined price tag approximately $42 billion, and this is the first. On Saturday, July 22, the Navy will commission the Gerald R. Ford with fitting pomp and circumstance at the Naval Station Norfolk. This first CVN-78 is named after former U.S. President Gerald R. Ford to pay tribute to his lifetime of service to the nation in the Navy and the U.S. government. During World War II, Ford was a Navy lieutenant commander serving on the light carrier USS Monterey, a CVL-26. So what advances does this new carrier offer? So smart it can sail itself. For starters, the ship is so advanced folks describe it as being able to sail itself. The traditional throttle system used to power and steer the U.S. Navy's older carrier classes has been replaced by a thoroughly modern touchscreen navigation display. Sailors first. The Ford class is designed with the sailor in mind. The design incorporates features to improve quality of life for sailors and to make maintenance easier. There was also a lot of consideration put into how to improve survivability against a wide range of current and anticipated future threats, and that helps keep sailors safer. In fact, the advances with this latest aircraft carrier mean things are more automated. The Ford has a crew of 2,600 sailors, so that means 600 less sailors are needed than on Nimitz-class vessels. More power, faster weapon loading. With 2 new reactors, the Ford class has about 250% more electrical capacity than previous carriers. The ship will be able to load weapons and launch aircraft faster than ever. Launch more aircraft. The aircraft carrier has state-of-the-art electromagnetic catapults and advanced arresting gear. The military will be able to launch about 33% more aircraft than it can from the older carriers. The more aircraft the military can launch, the more bombs it can hit a target with. The larger flight deck will also make it easier for the aircraft to maneuver. The captain sits in a tower, and on this carrier the island's position has changed, giving the captain better visibility. New catapult. Designed by General Atomics, the Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System, EMALS, is designed to replace the steam system used on other carriers. It will provide improved launch operational ability for manned aircraft and drones. In addition to launching more aircraft, this system aims to provide other advantages, like reducing thermal signature, which is something enemy radars look for. So far the system has successfully launched sleds that simulate the weight of an aircraft. Live sea trials with aircraft will not start until the weeks after the commissioning. Advanced arresting gear. When aircraft land on the carrier, the new electric motor-based Advanced Arresting Gear, AAG, system helps provide deceleration. There have been some teething problems reported with this new system, but the idea is that it uses energy-absorbing water turbines with a large induction motor to control the arresting forces to stop the aircraft. Other advances. The Ford class features other features like a new advanced reactor plant, propulsion system, electric plant, machinery control, dual-band radar and integrated warfare systems. In fact, these carriers will have more than 20 new or modified systems compared to the prior Nimitz-class vessels. Why is a carrier important? U.S. aircraft carriers are a pivotal part of the fleet. In fact, they have such powerful reputations that their mere presence can be enough to discourage enemies from taking any action. Oceans cover more than 70% of the planet, and aircraft carriers can travel the world's oceans to provide U.S. military with access nearly anywhere. Such a futuristic aircraft carrier, the most advanced in the world, will play a role in staying ahead of adversaries. What's next? After the commissioning, the Ford will undergo more testing, and then the first deployment will be in 2020. The next two Ford-class ships will be the future USS John F. Kennedy, CVN-79, and the future USS Enterprise, CVN-80.
I hereby place United States ship Gerald R. Ford in commission.
Good morning, Mr. President, Secretary Mattis, Secretary Stafford, Hal Richardson, Susan, distinguished visitors, shipmates, family, and friends. Welcome, and thank you all for being here, brave and heat, as we come together to celebrate this transition of this warship from a pre-commissioned unit to a capital asset.
Brave Roller, White House Staff Assistant to President Ford, and Commissioning Committee Co-Chair.
To operations at sea for decades to come. And yet, as groundbreaking as this technology is, it will never supersede the quality of the sailor who operates it.
The U.S. Navy on Saturday, with the help of President Donald Trump, will commission its most powerful warship yet, the USS Gerald Ford. The nuclear-powered aircraft carrier is rigged with state-of-the-art technology with the capacity for more aircraft and weaponry than ever before. It features an electromagnetic launch system and advanced arresting gear for faster and more efficient takeoffs and landings. The vessel is outfitted with touchscreen navigation display in place of a traditional throttle, and is equipped with a reactor plant that can power the ship for up to 20 years without refueling. The USS Ford is also massive, with its length of 1,106 feet comparing to the size of about 3 football fields. The extra room allows for an expanded flight deck that's easier for jets and drones to maneuver around. Additionally, it features a better positioned island structure, giving the captain of the ship improved visibility. More than double the electrical capacity and automated equipment means the ship can sail more efficiently with at least 600 less crew members. Once officially deployed in 2020, it will house 2,600 sailors, which the Navy says will save more than $4 billion over the ship's 50-year lifespan, according to the Associated Press. Trump, the Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military, will be on hand at Naval Station Norfolk in Virginia to preside over the commissioning ceremony. The president initially criticized the USS Gerald Ford, one of 3 of the futuristic ships the Navy has ordered, telling Time in May that the digital aircraft carrier costs hundreds of millions of dollars more money and it's no good. The final price tag for the ship came out to about $13 billion and was delayed over the course of its construction.